Before there was time, before the first stars burned with the fire of creation, there was order, there was structure, and there was a magnificent being, a being of light, a bearer of wisdom. His name was Lucifer, but Lucifer's tale is not what many have been led to believe. Was he a worship leader, or was his role far more complex, far more sinister? Today we explore the hidden truths, the untold mysteries of Lucifer's true role in the architecture of the heavens. Many have heard the story that Lucifer was the great worship leader in heaven, that he conducted the angelic choirs and led the heavenly host in songs of praise. But what if I told you that's a lie? What if his role was much greater and far more dangerous? Lucifer was no choir leader. He was a high priest, one with a throne, dominion, and authority. In Ezekiel 28:12-15, the Bible tells us that he was the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty, adorned in 9 precious stones, a sign of his rank and his role. His position wasn't just ceremonial, it was governmental. Lucifer was a guardian of divine secrets, a keeper of heavenly mysteries. But something was missing. 3 stones, symbols of royalty, overcoming, and the burden bearer. Lucifer lacked them all. As we dive deeper into the nature of Lucifer's priesthood, let's look at 2 key scriptures side by side: Ezekiel 28:13 and Exodus 28:17-20. These passages provide a window into the divine priesthood and reveal a mystery that is often overlooked. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering: the sardius, topaz and diamond, beryl, onyx and jasper, sapphire, turquoise, and emerald with gold. These 9 stones adorned Lucifer, symbolizing his status as a high priest in the pre-Adamic world. And you shall set in it settings of stones, 4 rows of stones. The first row shall be a sardius, a topaz, and an emerald. The second row shall be a turquoise, a sapphire, and a diamond. The third row, a jacinth, an agate, and an amethyst. And the fourth row, a beryl, an onyx, and a jasper. But notice, 3 stones are missing from Lucifer's covering: the ligure, the agate, and the amethyst. Why is this significant? These missing stones represent attributes crucial to the Aaronic priesthood. These stones symbolize royalty, overcoming, and burden-bearing. Lucifer lacked these, revealing his disqualification from a complete priesthood. He had power and beauty, but not the authority or sacrificial role needed to serve as a true mediator. This deficiency hints at the jealousy that would later fuel his rebellion. These stones, worn by the high priest of Israel, signified not just authority, but the spirit of a true servant, one who carries others on his shoulders. In Isaiah 14:13-14, we see the corruption of Lucifer's heart. I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God. I will be like the Most High. Without these, he could not ascend the hierarchy. He could not rise to the place he coveted, the place he desired above all else. To be like the Most High, T was jealousy. It was rebellion. It was the desire to overthrow the divine order that led to his fall. And he was cast out, not as a worship leader, no, but as a priest who became corrupt. The book of Revelation 12:7-9 describes it clearly. And war broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought with the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought, but they did not prevail, nor was a place found for them in heaven any longer. So the great dragon was cast out, who deceives the whole world. Lucifer was not cast down because he sang songs. He fell because he sought to be what he was never destined to become. He became a noise instead of a voice. Like Lucifer, we are in a world filled with voices. Many rise to gain thrones not meant for them. Many are caught in the web of seeking influence, authority, without understanding the weight of true priesthood. The lesson is clear. We are not called to exalt ourselves, but to fulfill our divine purpose. Like the stones Lucifer lacked, our true victory lies in embracing royalty through servanthood, overcoming through faith, and bearing burdens with love. Lucifer's jealousy was his downfall. But what about you? Are you pursuing what is yours, or striving for what never belonged to you? This is the true architecture of the heavens.